What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are joining us for the first time. My name is Brandon, and on this channel we like to do reactions, reviews, first listens, and first watches on various different entertainment media. We also like to do kind of whatever I want. So today is no exception to that, as I am doing another tier list. Today we're going to be ranking your horror icons, all the girlies who just wreak havoc in all of our horror franchises. We love to see it. Like, we love to see them slay. So work, bitch. Um, so as you can see here, I do have the tier list kind of ready to go. I again just picked this up off of tiermaker.com, and I can link it down in the description box as well. I kind of just went with the icons that were provided here. I didn't add anything more to them because I feel like they're a little just, more classic than contemporary, or modern. So I'm going to just rank these kind of classic horror icons. There are new icons, Megan. Uh, we love it, but just the classics today. So we've got "Let Me Be by Your Side." Uh, to me, I'm going to interpret this as I would rather be beside you than in front of you. You know what I mean? So while I don't condone your activities, I would much rather be on your good side, so to speak. As you can see, I've got the tier list from tiermaker.com. I've got everything kind of left as is. I've got the horror icon girlies, nothing too modern or anything like that. I've got the classics here. Some of them are doubled because of like the remakes and stuff, which I will kind of count because the IP is old, I guess. But like I said, uh, we're just going to do these like classic kind of horror icons. And up in the tiers, I've left those the same as well. I did add something, but I'll kind of get there when I go through it. So "Let Me Be by Your Side" is more along the line of I would rather be beside you than in front of you, if you know what I mean. Super scary, like do your thing, girl, but like lean, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be like a victim. Don't let me get in the way. I like you is I like you, you know, pretty easy peasy, straightforward. Means I find you freaky, but I could probably take you. Nothing special slash sorry to this man. This is the added one. Nothing special was there, and then I added sorry to this man because there are a couple on here that even I don't know. Um, but yeah, we will get there. I've seen better. I've seen scarier. That's kind of self-explanatory. Are you kidding me? Is just like, no, not having it. Walk right past you, put you in your place, shit up. You know what I mean? Excuse me. So, as we are going to get into it, so yeah, so those are the different tiers, and you've got to know all of these fellers and dames, let's call them, um, queens, icons, and yeah. So yeah, those are our tiers and our little Halloween horror movie icons down here. And if you like the video, you can give it a thumbs up. You can wait till the end of the video, not a problem. If you haven't already subscribed, we'd love to have you in the community. I'm closing in on 300, you guys, and I'm so excited. I just can't tell you like just how much it means to me that I have 294 of you who decided to join the community. Thank God it's off, to join the community and just kind of watch what I do here. It's really great. You guys are going to be like part of something hopefully really special. I mean, you guys are going to be part of something really special, and I hope that it just kind of continues and grows to be even more special. So that's really awesome. Like, thank you so much. And if you haven't already subscribed, then what are you waiting for? This is like the shiz, you know what I mean? And it's like really inexpensive. Like, it costs you nothing but your time, which I do acknowledge is important. But hopefully, this is kind of something that you can watch to unwind or get different perspectives on. Just kind of having fun. Yeah, it's really great. So without further ado, I think we should start ranking these mofos, and let's go. First up, we have Alien. Terrifying, terrifying creatures. I would much rather be subservient to these creatures than in their way. I they freak me out, but also love them. I find them very like cat-like, and I love cats. So I love dogs too. I love all animals, but uh, aliens, let me be by your side. Yes, yes, yes. Like borderline worship because I don't want none of these. Like, I don't want no face hugger. I don't want nothing burst out of my chest. I don't need their like little mouths to like smash through my skull. Um, yeah, and I don't need their blood bleeding all over me and eating through acidically parts of my body. Um, Up next is Annabelle. I, listen, I don't subscribe to, as crazy as it is, I don't subscribe to ghosts and such. I like to keep a pretty skeptical mind about it. And honestly, like I don't know, dolls aren't scary, possessions aren't scary because I just simply don't subscribe to those. Just something I don't. So I've seen better. I've seen scarier. Uh, Annabelle is a haunted doll. And to me, that idea is just like, what? Just punt the thing, smash its face. Like, it's a doll. Like, even in the movies, there are many times when it's just not doing anything, where a person could, throw it in a fire, get rid of it. Like, I know these supernatural things where they like come back to life, which I find silly, but I mean, just get rid of it. Like, um, Jigsaw. I've seen better. Listen, I'm not into like the gore fests anymore. I can't do those like Saw movies. Like I could not rewatch Hostel if you like paid me to. I don't know. Maybe like I don't want to say I've grown up because like lots of people enjoy this and hey, like get your bag. That's fine. But for me, the gore is just sometimes it can be too much. And in these cases, in these movies, that is the point of them. So I haven't watched past like three or four, I think, of Saw. Um, but I don't know, Jigsaw, like, because this is like I don't know, riding in, like, coming in on a tricycle, girl, like, I don't find that scary, but whatever. All right, Captain Spaulding, I believe. Ooh, yeah, again, it's just like, these my judgments and my reasons for classifying them and ranking them are kind of based on either how they make me feel, what I feel if I were in their universe, etc., or just like their creepy factor or scary factor. Um, like real people are scarier to me than like ghosts are or like hauntings, etc. Like because I mean, well, they're real first and foremost. But yeah, uh, I don't know. It's just something about these films too. Just like I watched them in theater when they came out, but I was a lot younger then, and it's just not for me. Um, so like for me, it's just like I just wouldn't visit. Like I just wouldn't visit. I wouldn't visit where they reside. Chucky. Uh, it's the same as Annabelle. It's like possession type thing. I'm just not into it. Uh, uh, I just don't find it all that scary. Again, a doll. He's a doll. Like, yes, he's a person, like a serial killer possessing the doll, but like, I don't know. In the world of like magic and like spirits and stuff, I feel like you could just easily find like something to, I don't know, bind him. And I don't know. I feel like there would be a workaround, just a magical workaround, whatever, defeats the purpose. Freddy Krueger, Let Me Be By Your Side, scares the ever living bejesus out of me. Like, truly scary. Like, the fact that he can go into your dreams and kill you. It's like, what do you do? What do you do? You can't do anything. There's no escaping him. So I would rather be by his side than in front of him. You know what I mean? And those gloves, like, girl, you need a new manicurist. Those, like, whoo, whoo. But yeah, funny story now, terrifying and traumatizing when I was a kid. But when I was, I don't know, like 5 or 6 maybe, I remember one Halloween returning home with my parents or my mom. My dad stayed home. I think maybe with my brother. Maybe my mom took me and my brother out. He's younger, and yeah, we got home, had our baths. We were getting ready for bed in our PJs, and I just remember like kind of coming out of my room and my parents just saying like, Brandon, why don't you come downstairs? Like, come over, come into the living room and see who's here. And I was like, who's here? And as I came down and approached the living room, my eyes just went right to this Freddy Krueger dude sitting on the couch next to my dad. And I flipped out. I lost it. I don't know why they thought that would be funny. I mean, I guess looking back now, that's kind of funny. It's not like it like caused me any sort of like actual trauma or anything like that. Because like I can still like watch these movies. I still think it's a great character. Truly terrifying, absolutely. But yeah, I just remember like hightailing it. Like I turned around and just bolted right up the stairs, and I just remember like not even like my feet hitting the ground, just like launching and gliding and flying into my bed, pulling up the covers, and my mom had to come in, and then they had to like bring me downstairs, and it was the neighbor kid. It was the neighbor kid. He was a little bit older, he like probably 10 or so, and he took the mask off, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, kind of funny. Ghostface, I like you because listen, at the end of the day, it's just well, spoiler alerts, perhaps, but at the end of the day, it's just two people. um, it's freaky. It is freaky deaky. However, I'm not Sydney Prescott. I don't know Sydney Prescott, so I'm fine. You know what I mean? Um, classic horror for me. Like a great slasher film. I will love these like the Scream franchise with like every fiber of my being. Not so much lately with all the news that's been going on. Not so much lately. You know, will I see the new movie? TBD. I don't know. Just kind of because of the controversies swirling this. Please like let me know in the comments if you know who this is, but like sorry to this I don't know what this is. It looks like the Grinch, but or like a toe man. I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say on that. um Gremlins, I don't remember this one's name off the top of my head, but I like it. I like Gremlins. I like these little like creature things. Less kind of, for me, a little maybe a little more realistic than like Ghost or whatever, just because it's like corporeal. It's a being. It's living, at least as far as this goes, and they're just nasty little creatures, like nasty little creatures. I love the Gremlins movies. I love the second one more personally because I was just a little bit older when that came out, and also I just love this like the sci-fi aspect of it. All these gremlins and like drinking those different things in that lab and turning into like spiders or like bat creatures. Awesome. Love that. Love that so much. Hannibal Lecter. I've seen better. Again, I don't know. Hannibal Lecter, yeah, like he would eat me. I mean I hope I'm delicious. But he like I would leave. I would just simply leave. Like some of these things where it's just like, you know, a killer, a murderer, serial killer, etc., is after you, and you're just like, well, you know, like my life is here. Well, your life could end here. Like what is that? What is that? Someone's after you. Like you could get murdered, but you don't want to give up the life. Like I'm sorry, make a new life. Leave and make a new life. It's not Pennywise, the original, like the series, like the mini series, I guess it was, like because it was on TV. Um, I don't know. Now, are you kidding me? Yes, I find clowns kind of freaky deaky, but like this this Pennywise is just like art. Like, don't get me wrong. Um, Arthur, I was gonna call him Arthur Curry, but I know that's not his name, and now I'm completely spacing. Tim Curry. Uh, did like a phenomenal job. Love him in everything. He's such a great actor, and he's just so like ready to just make himself look wild and crazy, and that works. Pennywise, the new iteration of Pennywise, uh, kind of freaky. Yeah, I like you. It's freaky deaky. Um, some of these effects and stuff in the new movies, they're not terrible at all, but it's yeah, it's a little scary to know something will like feed on your fear, so it's just going to like do things to make you afraid is scary to me. Um, Again, like the whole, I don't know. I guess is it kind of, it's not really supernatural because I believe Pennywise, like the it creature, is an alien. So aliens freak me out. Aliens freak me out, to be honest. Um, Jason, I like Jason. I like Jason a lot. I think Jason X was actually like a really like underrated film. Personally, it's one of my favorites because it is just so outlandish and so campy. Um, like literally, like there's a scene where he like it's on a spaceship. It's weird. It's weird, but I love it. And yeah, there's a scene where he like goes into a hologram deck and it's people camping, I believe, and then yeah, uh, murder ensues. That's for sure. I love that movie, Jason X, and I like Jason the other Friday the 13th movies. I liked that remake they did too, the reboot with Jared Padalecki from the 2010s. I thought it was okay. I liked it. Here's one, Jaws. Um, Shark, Mama Shark, I think it is. Do 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 do. She is terrifying. Sharks can be terrifying. I would be afraid as hell to go into the water, and this movie made me afraid to even go in a pool. Uh, but that said, logic does tend to sink in. Just be safe. Just be safe. This thing's not gonna like walk on. Well, like they could do that, but it's not gonna like come on land. You're fine. Just don't go in the water. Don't visit New England, and you'll be fine. Uh, Here's another. Okay, Leatherface here. Ooh, I'm gonna put Leatherface in I Like You because like it's creepy. This person is unhinged. Look at him holding that like chainsaw, just like maniac, maniac, and the fact that he like uses people's faces to like make his face gross, disgusting, truly terrifying, an actual like vestige of like just ooh, spookiness, spooky, spooky, spooky. Truly terrifying. Yeah, I like him. Again, not Let Me Be by Your Side because again, I'd just leave Texas. Just leave Texas. Reagan from The Exorcist. Um, I don't know. I've seen better. It's been a while since I've seen The Exorcist, the original Exorcist movie. Um, so other than just being possessed and like cursing, is anything super scary? Like I don't know. Just the demon that's possessing her. Um, I don't know. To me, it's just kind of like great. Well, you're bedridden, so I will leave. Yes, I know it's a child. I know it's a child that's possessed, but I don't know. I just these religious based themed ones like possession and hauntings and stuff like that. Well, not all haunting, but possession for sure. It's just like I can't. I just don't subscribe to it. So it doesn't really do a lot for me because I just don't believe in it. So for me, it's kind of like it was a movie. It was a work of fiction. Great. Uh, Mike Myers, yeah, Mike Myers. Even though I could like, let me be by your side, girl. Even though I could just leave, um, I would be terrified that he would actually come to find me if he had like he holds grudges, girl. he holds a grudge. So if you left, he will find you. He's gonna Google you. He's gonna talk to like your old work. He's gonna talk to them, and he's gonna be like, "Where did I?" So would rather be on your side than like, ooh, let me be beside you, rather than in front of you. I do not want to be on your warpath at all. And there's still a lot of lore about like whether or not he's like a man. Maybe he has like some supernatural like abilities, but um, taking all that away, uh, I'm gonna like I'm comfortable putting him up. Like, let me be by your side because spooky, 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 spooky. All right, Pinhead, Hellraiser. Let me be by your side. Listen, again, I do not want to like be in front of you. I do not want to be on your like warpath at all. Like I said, with Mikey here, but also terrifying. Like nails in your head. What? Like I get I get what it is. Like I understand, and I do find that kind of like freaky and unnerving in the Cenobites and stuff like that. Their whole world and all these guys. Like nope. I actually like, for me, even the idea of just like hallucinating or like a night terror and stuff where the imagery is like this freaks me out. Like it freaks me out. Um, Not to the point where like I'm afraid of like these possessions, hauntings, etc. But like the idea of my mind just playing tricks on me, that's scary to me. That's scary. All right. The Predators. Again, you know what? Let me be on your side because I do not, well, let me be by your side because I do not want to get in your. But yeah, they hunt the aliens and that's terrifying to me. Because, like, there's a couple movies where we get put in the middle and it's not great. Not great for us. So as far as the Predators go, they are scary. And again, I like them. I think they're really cool. I really think they're cool. The look of them, everything about them is very interesting to me from like a sci-fi standpoint, or even like an alien sort of physiology, I guess, or like just taking like what could be like an alien life form and like breaking it down biologically and stuff like that. That's super interesting to me for sure. All right, then we've got Samara from The Ring and The Ring 2 and Rings probably. Um, hmm. I don't know. I've seen better. Like she's only freaky after you've seen the movie. So if you don't watch the movie and like those first few seconds, it's like, why would you continue watching? I guess if you have like a macabre interest in that thing, um, a morbid fascination with just videos that look creepy kind of for the sake of being creepy, then I guess that could be kind of terrifying. But for me, I don't know. Like, just I'm gonna turn off my TV and you're good. Um, and that's it. That's kind of it for that. I do like those movies a lot. I really like all of them. The Ring, Ring Two, Rings. I really liked them. I thought they were quite well done, quite scary, quite effective. But to rate Samara, like run a comb through your hair. Uh, I don't know what else to tell you. Maybe that would help. Maybe you wouldn't be so angry because you could like see everything and stop tripping on stuff. But I just these supernatural things. I'm just kind of me. Um, what is it? I think his name is no. Am I thinking of something else? I can't remember his name. Is it Sackboy? I think Sackboy's from that game for PlayStation from way back when. But Sam, I think his name is Sam actually. For some reason, maybe. Let me know down in the comments for sure. Let me be your like. He to me, he's kind of like the spirit, the spirit of Halloween. Uh, yes, he's a little shit disturber, but I think he's so funny. And I love Trick or Treat. I love that movie so much. I watch it every year. It's incredible. Um, it's just, if you haven't watched it already, absolutely watch it. It's so good. It's kind of like multiple different storylines, all taking place within the same universe, the same town at the same time. Uh, but we kind of follow individually, maybe with some overlap. It's very good. It's very good. Highly recommend. Um, yeah, I think like, yeah, let me be by your side because ain't nothing good coming out of like being on his shit list. You know what I mean? Absolutely not. All right. Tiffany. Tiffany from Bride of Chucky and on. Uh, I like you. I know I rated Chucky kind of a little bit lower here on the I've seen better. Uh, Tiffany, on the other hand, unhinged. Unhinged. I would argue that she is more terrifying than Chucky. Um, Chucky just kind of does whatever he wants for the sake of just being nasty. Tiffany will does whatever she wants for the sake of Chucky. So do not cross Chucky. Putting him here, like this is why. Putting him here, I'm pointing at the screen. Pointing him here, and I've seen better, Tiffany would flip out. She would lose her shit. She would hate that I ranked him so low. And she would come after me. He probably wouldn't. He probably wouldn't care. He has other things to do. She would come after me and she would rip out my entrails. And that's why I put her in I Like You. And also Girl Boss. Period. Point blank. Like that's it. Uh, so yeah, that's my tier list on horror icons. Let me know if you would change anything, move people around, add someone, maybe subtract somebody, because I don't know if you just don't care. Like this guy, sorry to this man, I really don't know who that is. But yeah, anyway, let me know. Let me know if you know who that is. Let me know down in the comments. But other than that, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day or your night or your weekend whenever you're watching this, and you'll catch me in my next video. Until then, goodbye.